Alright, I'm at the catch out. Old burnout motorhome. As you can tell, a home guard's been taking care of the camp. But I bought one of them big 2.5 gallon things of water to last across the whole state of Wyoming. There's somebody's, I think that's a local homeless. I made it down to the old hop out. Yeah, I've been coming through here for 32 years to this exact spot. They finally got somebody down here to keep it clean. It could be a local home guard that's keeping it clean, but most of the time it's us train riders that just, there's always a rake in the jungle, and make sure everything's cleaned up and picked up. That way the next rider that comes through, will approach it like I did right here, and it's considerably clean. Got me a 4 crew change water bottle and everything. Got all my supplies. I'm gonna try this pretzel bread. Never even heard of it. Let's see how that tastes. He's going the other way. Anyway, yep. Boy, he had a bad, rough night or day. So I will be hopping on one of them box cars on the train going the other way though. Check out that. Solar. Yep. There's them reefer box cars full of produce and fruit, meats, chicken, beef. Where it's coming from though, that's most likely fruits and vegetables. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get me a hour nap. Alright, we got a westbound coming in to crew change. Yeah, good, he jumped. A little bit too junk. Yep. That's a milk train there. They'll be stopping in Laramie to swap cars, and Rollins, Green River. That's just a little bit too much junk. See all them rock cars, and wheels, axles. Yeah, even this train will have to pull over in the siding to let another junk train go by. There's just way too much mixed freight. See how he's slowing down, coming into crew change. That's why this spot is perfect. I feel a little bit of mist. Kind of hold my hand up, keep it off the lens. Oh man, open boxcar. Golly, I'm almost tempted. What a perfect lineup, almost. Man, if it were 10 more cars back, it is a perfect lineup. Man, I am tempted. Well, he's on that. No, he's still on the second rail. Yep, some trains you just gotta let go. I mean, look at all that in front of it. That rock car, and that grainer, tanks, axles on there. You got rebar right there. More grainers. You see how they're, when they're alike, like them grainers, there's not that many of them each time before it changes to some other junk. Call that a milk train, because that dang thing stops at almost every door. Man, I sure liked how that happened. That don't happen often, where the red carpet's just rolled out for you. But I'll end up passing this train anyway. These dual and triple lines that run through here. This train will be up the way, and he'll stop and let a higher priority pass from behind and go around. There's another one of them old Anheuser-Busch cars. See, now you got tanks, boxes. Then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tank cars. You had about 5 box cars, and now we got an incoming, so I gotta kind of get hid over here. See what I mean about passing from behind? It's dangerous too, because if I would have been out there trying to get on that box car and then this train come up, I seen another box car right by him. See, it's a junk train too. See how he passed? He's gonna come in and crew change too, but he'll make its way ahead of the train that just stopped. Yeah, that's an empty box car on the other side too. Now this is a lot less dangerous. When this one here stops, you ain't got the risk of being run over trying to get on something. To be able to get on the train, you gotta walk that main line. That's why it's so dang dangerous. Now that'd be something else if this train stopped with a open box with the red carpet rolled out. I'll give a shout out to George with PTI Crew Change Company. Oh yeah, you see them up on the High Line a lot around Minneapolis, St. Paul. There's the DPU, mid-DPU on that other train across. Yeah, I like this train better. A lot less crappy junk. Now we just need it to line up like it did before, like that other one. And with my eyes being so bad nowadays, that's why I don't like catching out in the daytime. just too many eyeballs looking at you that I can't see anymore. He's got some auto racks on the back. That train that had the boxcar on it. Now them boxcars are plug door insulated. See the handle you got to twist. Well, I don't see anything down the line. There really wasn't anything to ride up except for grainers. And that grainer right there don't have the floor in it. See, it's just open right there on the end. Anyway, boy, he had that DPU throttled up. Really pushing some weight. This is that second train that just pulled in. There's them little Vienna sausage grainer tankers. Salute to Earth Day. Golly. Yeah, them little short tank cars, we call them Vienna sausage. There's a good Canadian grainer to ride. Nice and hidden. Had to break out my fur hat. Getting colder and misty. That boxcar don't seem so bad now. Nah, that would be so slow. A guy just pulled up in his pickup truck. He goes, hey, have you seen any scrap? And I was like, is that somebody named Scrap? He goes, no, I'm looking for precious metal, you know, scrap. And I went, oh, I don't know, I've only been back here about 2 hours. I'm a train rider. He goes, yeah, I think I've actually seen you on YouTube. I was like, God, I can't get away anywhere. But he came over here and checked. And I said, is anybody over there in that motorhome? He goes, nah. Yeah, it's been scrapped out. That's what I was wondering. Why is he back here looking for scrap? You ain't gonna find no scrap on property like this. I seen them radiators over there that was in here, I bet. Looks like it was a homeless chapel. But yeah, there's the almighty huge yard. No, it used to be. But the old roundhouse is just on the other side of that overpass down there. You look on Google Maps, that's 180, I think. You'll see it on Google Maps. But yeah, it's just been trashed back here. Trying to zoom back out. Yeah, he obviously found a can of raviolis in there. He brought it back over to me. He goes, hey, it's not expired. Here you go. So I thought that was cool. And since I got shortchanged somehow when I bought supplies this morning, I grabbed 2 cans of chicken corn chowder. But when I got down here to look into moving stuff around and pack it better, I noticed I was one short. So it must have went to the guy that was in front of me. Boy, look at them ants. They just move these huge rocks. I wish I knew what kind of ants them were. I never really studied on them. Anyway, some crazy woman, drunk woman, walked by a while ago. Said something about her phone, and I said, no, I don't need to use it. And she said something about, no, that's not what I meant. I said, what? And she flared her arms, and I couldn't make out a thing she was saying. She was on something. It ain't like it used to be. Heck, you take a 3 or 4 hour nap or sleep all night back here and no one would bother you. Even if somebody walked by and didn't know you, they wouldn't bother you. Something's wrong with the engine. Yeah, something's wrong with the engine. I think they're gonna take one of them off. Some kind of air pressure compressor or something. Well, my dream came true. Oh God, I'm tired. I got on that DPU locomotive and thought I had it made. It was about 1 a.m. when I got on. And I could hear over the radio they were having some problems with the air compressor. And the conductor came back and I startled him pretty good. But he's like, hey, you're that shoestring guy. I've seen some of your videos. But he was cool. He was going to let me ride, but they ran out of time just sitting here. They had to get a mechanic online to figure out how to reset, and the EOT too. But yeah, they took a DPU off the rear and took it all the way to the front lead in. They're going to use that. But that conductor said this train's 14,000 feet long. So that's like 2.5 miles. If we'll ever get going, I don't care if we sit here 10 hours. I am just going too slowly. I lost my tarp last night walking. It got hung on a nail on a fence and just shredded it. Now I'm wishing I'd have kept pieces of it anyway. It's a dirty Boxcar, but thank God for it. Now to roll out and go to sleep. Oh, I'm glad I found this Boxcar. Starting to rain again. And as you can tell, there's absolutely nowhere to hide from the rain. I had to get underneath my tarp for about 4 hours last night before this train pulled in. Man, they may end up cutting this train in half and going across that Continental Divide. That's why we can't go nowhere. We're stuck with one broke down engine, and it must be just right at the mercy of where one power short would make a huge difference. So for now, at least I'm out of the wind. We got 70-mile-an-hour winds heading this way later tonight. The high wind warning and rain. At least I'm not out there. I'm in my hotel. Oh, this thing finally got going right after dark. We've been pretty steady traveling all night. We're in Rawlins now. Finally, the sun's out, but it sure is windy. Look, high wind advisory today. Just got up. Just caught up on some sleep. Set my boots in the sun. Get to work. Oh, I can't believe I got 11 hours of sleep last night. Trying to stay in the stripe of that sun. It's not going to be here long. It keeps working its way over to the left. I didn't know it was going to get that cold last night. But I was warm. Yeah, we're slowly getting out of the yard. You can kind of hear the tinkering. Anyway, I'll get over by that door whenever we get out of the yard. Here's the town of Rollins. Only gotten off here a few times. Always get off in Green River, the next stop. I'll be in Green River. I can't believe I got 11 hours of sleep. Desolation after this again. nothing to really look at. There's the end of the train, 8 cars down. Get off in Green River. This train's going to Portland, Oregon. Grab a different train there to Ogden. probably been to Green River more than any town with the railroad. That's the next crew change after Rollins. Icicle cows. they're going home. They think they're going to get fed. That's the cow call. They all think they're going to where they get fed. Speaking of fed, had to do a little cleaning. The end of the train of two pushers. Look at the interstate way out there. I-80. looking to stop to let a couple of trains by in Wamsutter, Wyoming. We're about 80 miles out of Green River. There's a split about 35 miles west of Green River. One line goes up towards Boise and Nampa and Hinkle and Portland, Oregon, and the other line, the one I need, go down to Ogden, Salt Lake, points west. And this train here is a Portland train, so I don't want it taking me up to Pocatello instead of Ogden, so I gotta get off, catch another train. Every now and then you hear that wind blowing against some boxcar doors, but thank God the wind's blowing that way. So I'm so glad for this boxcar. Just like last time, and the time before, and the time before. Yep, that last scene and that last, about 2 minutes ago, that there is a 14,000 foot train bound for Portland. Yeah, that conductor told me it was 14,000 feet. Anyway, there's the second train. You can tell it's an IM container by the shadows. Yep, this is Wamsutter, Wyoming. Heck, the front end of the train's already in Green River. Jeez. I don't know, that train I caught out of Casper down to Denver 2 or 3 years ago now, that might be a match for this train as far as the longest I've ever been on. Here's Interstate 80. That was a short IM that went by. Usually those are the most top high priority and smaller ones. Simple fact, they don't have much stuff that people will pay for or pay for that kind of A1 shipping, that nothing stops for that. Yeah, I've been eating, I think it's Starkist brand that started out with these flavored tunas, but Bumblebee has it now, or it's the first that I've seen it. I don't like them others, just the lemon pepper and the jalapeno. Them others are just too loud. They leave a 2-hour aftertaste. You just tear along the top there and eat it right out of the bag. You can put them in your back pocket for a couple of hours and they will warm up. Well, if it's cold, or stay from getting frozen. Nothing worse than eating frozen tuna fish. It's just the texture to it makes you gag. New great taste? What does that mean? The lemon pepper's new, or the flavor's been updated? I hate them tricky things on bags. It's like your eggs and bacon that always say farm fresh. And putting that word farm on there, they try to make out like it's really raised on a farm. And all that chicken you buy, them chicken's feet never hit the earth. Stuffed in cages all their life. Never get sunshine. Never eat anything natural. Like should be going any second. I hope so. I just bailed off. I've walked up about a half mile. I'm worried that they're doing a crew change right now. And if I try to save some steps by riding a few thousand feet more and not be able to get off and end up in Pocatello the wrong way. So I'd rather walk 5.5 miles than to get the wrong train and end up walking 500 to get train back. So instead of drinking all the rest of that water, I just carrying it all that weight, I just drank all I could. That'll be enough to hold me over till we get in town. He said it's 14,000 foot long, this train, and I'm 8 cars from the end. So when they stop the crew change, that puts you 14,000 foot back from the crew change. So I got about 2.5 miles. But an IM just passed from the back. He really started slowing down about the tail end, so I know we're almost in Green River. Anyway, I'm gonna meet up with Dawn and Ron tomorrow. They got a load of potatoes out of Idaho, and they're gonna try not to run out of time before they get here, and we'll have breakfast together. They're going on to, I think, Pennsylvania with the potatoes to Albertsons as usually. Oh, I feel better. I finally ate something. I ate a can of chicken corn chowder and some rolls. First time I ate in like 2.5 days. My stomach is just so raw and upset. But anyway, I'll try to video my boxcar I was in when the train goes by, if it does. Whew. I just talked to a rail worker. He went back to one of them cars, about 8-10 cars back. I guess there was a dragging brake or something. But he said, yeah, just follow this road. And it's about 5.5 miles to town. He just seemed a little weary, so I didn't ask him too much. But my bucket lid's a dead giveaway. Got that UT patch on it, as well as the bucket. But oh, walking right into the wind, so this might take me a while. But this is a little journey. I got to my second wooden bridge. There's the mid DPU I was on it to start out this trip. Then waited 21 hours for this train to go. Wish I could get a date on that bridge. The sun glares getting into my phone, so I'll try not to point it too far west. But yeah, when I first got on this train, it was at mid DPU, and I moved back to that boxcar later. Hobo Shadow. I got about 3 miles now. Yeah, there's the boxcar I was on. Later, you've been a good ride. Look at the scenery now. Do quick panorama. Yeah, you walk a mile and everything changes. The scenery. Yeah, this Butte bluff coming up right there's that famous one in Green River. Interstate 80 goes underneath that through a tunnel. Yeah, this surface is a little easier to walk on than that ballast. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Well, I'm almost into town. Do a panoramic. Look at all the buttes. Sun just going down. There's that big butte everybody drives under in the tunnel on I-80.